Oh, this looks fresh, my dude. It's friggin' cool. Hey y'all, it is Annelies, and before this gets started, I just wanted to give you a little 30-second blurb of what's about to happen. So I have had in my little video journal here for a long time that I wanted to follow the popular trend of the so-and-so does my voiceover. Now, I am currently single as a Pringle, but at one point in time I wasn't, and now I have an ex-boyfriend. This is so weird. I rarely call him my ex-boyfriend because Zach, who is my ex-boyfriend, he is one of my best friends, and I asked him, would you want to do a voiceover for my makeup video? And he was like, sure, got it. And I think he's always really willing to be in my videos. God bless that man, I love him to death. So I don't know what I'm going to do with my makeup yet, but you are going to be told by the lovely Zachary, also known as Zach. I call him Zachary, don't call him that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started.
Whoa, nice. I'm like a drummer, but I just use makeup magic instead of like actual drums because I'm not that cool. I'm not that musically talented. Anyway, moving past that, here we go. Get some sunscreen on first because my window's open. It sucks to get a sunburn while you're putting on makeup. It's the worst. It's the pits. Oh no, this is sunscreen too. Okay, 2 layers is fine. Just use several different brands if you don't know what's the best for your skin. Just go all out. As you can see, I am like Icelandic white. And now that we've put on so much sunscreen, we look a little bit like Morticia Addams. So we're gonna go ahead and bring some life back to our face. If you know, like the Twilight series, this is how they did it for all of them. Made them look like actual human beings as opposed to vampires, which of course they were. But here it is. Make sure you get all your chins. There's some that can hide underneath there, and you wanna get those covered too. So this takes a little while, but as you can see, it. I mean, you have to be here in person. There's really no effect over camera. Yeah, I look the exact same. But this is just actual skin. Now this is, I buy the expensive stuff, which is actual human skin that they take off of. I think this is made in India, so usually people in India, they donate their skin and you can put it on your body. And you can see it's really hard to match the color, but it's just an extra layer. It will make you look a little thicker and you'll have to peel it off later. You want to make sure it doesn't blister up, but next up, shit, I should have thought about this before I was making the video. What do I need? This, yes, just do a little line of blow right before you finish this next part because it's gonna be rough. That's too much. I'm gonna OD for sure. Oh shit. Okay, no, we'll get some off here and then we'll put that there. It'll soak right into your skin and it'll make your eyes pop. Probably out of your eye sockets, but you know, what are you gonna do? You pay for the good stuff. Now, as you can see, the point is to look like an albino raccoon. That's the hope. And if that's what you're hitting here, then you're sort of on a good track. Now, I don't even know what's happening. What is this? There's no change. There's literally no, it looks the same. Yeah, no, it looks fantastic. There we go. Now it looks great. That's the same. You just pulled that out. Bullshit. I'm calling BS on that. Can I curse on this channel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I want to make sure. There's so many colors. As you can see, these are actually the only makeup colors they sell, but I bought every single one just for this video. Just so you know, I'm not going to use any. I'm actually just going to try it on the dress first. And so that way I can tell maybe what my face will look like. Okay, we're gonna start with the purple, and you want to start off. You're thinking happy little clouds here, happy little clouds just drifting across my face, and you make it questions because you look like you ran into a door once too often. Don't listen to those haters, okay? Their makeup is not on point, and I don't need no man. I can paint myself up just fine. That was a dark one. We can edit that one out. It just went on a tangent. Now, it doesn't look enough like a bruise. So what you want to do is get the whole eye like nice and swollen, or else people will know it's put on, and there's nothing worse than people knowing that you're faking these injuries. This is multiple uses, like if you need to get out of a speeding ticket and you look like this, or jury duty, something like that. Really any event you come up showing like this and they'll say, wow, you look like you got hit by a truck. Take a day, take a you day, and you go, okay, bye. Obviously when you come back, you need to fix your face. It really sucks that they make this so hard. It's because people be trying to steal them, and they make them blonde proof, and that obviously gives difficulties. Make sure if somebody else has been using your brush, you gotta make sure it's nice and clean, clearly. Here's the delicate touch. It may not look like anything's happening here. That's because it's not. I need it to fill time so I don't get demonetized. If your video's not long enough, it won't get money from that. Yeah, so it works. Sorry. But anyway, back to actual makeup now. We're going to fill in the edges. This is the same color I put on the inside, but I realized before I didn't put enough in, and it was kind of embarrassing. So I fill it out, smooth it out, and we need this thing again, of course. See, that's what we're going for. That right there. It was a graphic. It's high quality. You got a budget for this? Shit. All right. Spray this off again. Get real mad at it. Oh, it smells. Okay. That's attractive. Wow, jeez. What are we going? Sometimes what I like to do is just put this up on the wall and throw darts at it and figure out what colors are going on my face today. That's how you get color combos like this. We got the nice blue and red. I try to look like a Pepsi can, and that way I'm hoping to get some endorsements. You know, you guys are great, but like only 2 people follow me on my Patreon. And Zach is one of them, so hey, holla, follow my Patreon.
Yay.
But,
promo.
Yeah, promo, self-promo. What am I getting? Do I get like a cool bracelet or something?
Sure.
I get to voice a video. If you donate $5, you will also get to voice a video. This is not getting edited out. This is this is true. No terms and conditions, do it. As you can see, we've got the full Pepsi Can Glam diet. Of course, I'm not trying to get diabetes at 23. Now, we want just take as much of this as you possibly want and just get it in there. Go deep in the paint on this stuff. This is what people are going to know is really the kicker. I'm going to right under there. So it looks, this is what gives the swollen effect. This is what makes those eyes pop. Otherwise, it just looks like you've been crying too much, which obviously you have, but the world doesn't need to know that. Wow, there's still so much time left in this.
Yeah.
How did it take? And this is time-lapse too, and it takes this long to put on your makeup? You've done eyes. You already have eyes. Anyway, so this video is for people if you don't have eyes. This is the best way to sort of recreate that look for yourself. If you do want to look like a fish exclusively in the eye areas, make sure you are not sober while you're doing this. Drink up heavy. I recommend like a good malt liquor. If you want beer, okay, but it's gonna affect the quality. People will know. They'll look at you and be like, "Oof, the makeup is not there because it was put on that way." Anyway, moving on to lipstick. I put it on my nose just because it's this nice brown shade. And if you put it on your lips, actually, this is a mistake a lot of people make. You put this on your lips, you won't be able to see them. So you see people walking around with no lips, and rookie move, So I put it up on the cheeks, and that way, people don't know where to look when they're talking to me. Is she looking to the side? Is she looking to the front? They don't know where my lips are. And I like that sense of mystery kind of it gives me. We don't even need these. I'm just pulling them out because I get sponsored and they send me so much. It's wild being famous. Swirl it around. This is mostly for you. Just imagine like you're mixing a bowl of eggs and then just smear the eggs on your face. That is actually, we'll cover that in another beauty tip about how to actually use egg-based products in your makeup, but not today. All this is vegan. All of the makeup I am using today, of course, naturally sourced, responsibly grown, not tested on Elwood's dog. We're all good, of course, because I care about my users. Bling. You can tell I'm already glowing up a little bit. Now this is just sawdust I collected from working in a shop today, but you got to pinch those pennies. You don't know if you're going to have money to get everything you need, and this gives you a real look. It gives you a hard-working, classy girl kind of look. They know, okay, all right, this girl can make a table. And then what happens after that? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? These are the makeup industry's biggest lie. They actually do nothing, but everybody has a pair, and they just kind of do this every day hoping like something will happen. Now this is a L'Oreal hair extender, and I get a really, really tiny one. You can buy full-sized for your regular hair to put hair on, but these are for my eyelashes, which actually, little known fact, eyelashes are also a form of hair. A lot of people think that they're like fingernails or just some skin that kind of grows out funky, but you can use hair extenders on them and it'll work just fine. Eyebrows. I don't naturally have eyebrows. I'm very blonde, very Nordic, so you know every little bit helps here to sort of pump those up. And there you're going, wow, you look so much less like some kind of reptile with no eyebrows and no lips, but slightly more like a reptile with scaly eyes. So it's really a balance. The problem is that humans are born looking like snakes in some ways and not enough like snakes in other ways. So makeup has always been the art of bringing nature to your face in the most complicated way possible. And that's what we're trying to bring you today. Oh, I shouldn't have recorded this when I had a cold, huh? Anyway, as you can see, I've put a lot more hair on my face. This will grow it out real quick, a couple of these per day, and you'll start to get there just fine. Man, this career never really took off, the drumming career. Now these are Sharpie. And what do you see? We're trying to make this exact same design. So I've already put one on my hand, and that way, when you're being sassy with people and you want to say, talk to the hand, they're still not missing out on the fabulous makeup palette that you get. Okay, this goes right here, and if a friend needs makeup too, you can also just sort of apply it to them via the use of your mouth. Again, making sure we're using, because this is going to be touching your mouth, I cannot stress this enough, you want to get vegan lipstick. You don't want to be caught finding out that your lipstick contains, you know, chicken products in it. Oh geez, damn, where'd the hair come from? I got distracted. Marilyn Monroe looking. And really, that's all there is to it. We got these pajamas, it matches. Really, I'm just going to bed right now, but this is my nightly routine to make sure if a burglar breaks in, I look fabulous, and they might, you know, cast me in their next robbery. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I just want you to stay beautiful and have a marvelous day. Shit, there's lots of video left, isn't there? So we're going to fill this time with questions from the audience. Go ahead and ask me anything you want. Oh wait, that's me! Look at my face! Can we use a better picture than that? We got better pictures today. Shoot. Yeah. Okay, hopefully you got a better picture watching this video now. I already said this, stay beautiful. I should have... Oh, you even made it so broad for me so I could read your lips, and I fucked it up so hard. Bye!
Hi there, this is the point of the video where I like to thank my Patreon supporters. All these wonderful, beautiful people are at the Ethel tier or above when it comes to supporting me on my Patreon, and that means they pledge at least $10 a month. All these wonderful, beautiful people are so giving, and I just wanted to say thank you so very much. Now, if you want to be a supporter of Guess Who, me, on Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/Annelies and pledge your support to me in all of my endeavors, whether it be on YouTube or on my podcast or all things that are kooky and crazy and Annelies. Be sure to remember this kooky, quirky gal when you're supporting me on Patreon, and I really wish there was something else I could offer you, but this is what I'm working with.